All praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, upgrade millstone, salutations unto the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, in sincerity and truth with this great gospel. Coming out of our Bible, man. We're going to speak about this devil, is Joe Biden, right? Because Joe Biden always be talking crazy to so-called blacks, right? They had Donald Trump. It seemed like the Republicans, they talk crazy to the Hispanics and the Native Americans, and they send the Democrats to speak crazy to you so-called blacks, right? Because you had this punk, what he told you niggas on that one podcast. He said, man, y'all ain't really black if you don't vote for me. If you don't vote for the Democrats, you really ain't no black man, because they know they the only ones who so-called support your state of condition. Yeah, the state of your condition is supported by the Democrats. Yeah, because a lot of you jakes, man, the only thing on your mind is a handout. You're waiting for a handout and you're waiting for assistance from Esau, goddamn Edom, the enemy. The enemy. That's why the enemy just told you guys, hey, they're gonna put y'all back in chains. Like he wasn't a descendant of one of the motherfuckers who had you in chains, right? You gotta realize this devil, man. What did he just say to this college? He said, white supremacy is the most dangerous terrorist threat. Biden tells Howard grads, right? These devils, their tongues are starting to fall upon themselves. They're being identified as a problem in this society. They're being identified as a problem in this society. Because this devil, he was only set up to punish the children of Israel. Matter of fact, let me read the book of Psalms 55. I'm going to start at 20. It reads, he have put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant. Read it again. He have put forth his hand against such as be at peace with him. He have broken his covenant. You know, you gotta realize, when they brought us over here, we didn't do nothing to these people. They came in our lands and invaded and used deception, right, to take over our territories. They came in our lands, kidnapped our people, take over our territories, enslaved our people, slaughtered our women and children and family members, right? And then years later, they set up a society trying to get us to integrate with their society. That's what has happened. I'm going to keep reading. It reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, right? White supremacy is the most dangerous terrorist threat, Biden tells Howard grads. If they're a terrorist threat, how come you're not sending no military after them, right? Because you went overseas, you done load up all these boats, you done load up all these jets to go kill Bin Laden, to go kill this so-called terrorist, to go do this so-called terrorist. But now you got a homegrown terrorist, right? Don't they say terror abroad and what's the other word? At home and abroad. They got a name for it. So you got these homeborn terrorists, the so-called white man who done shot up movie theaters, who done shot up churches, who done shot up schools, who done shot up malls, who done shot up parks, who done shot up everybody, who hates everybody, right? That's the spirit of Esau Edom, right? This devil, he's getting ready for that last and final race war, and he's at war with everybody. I'm gonna read it again. It reads, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But what's in Esau's heart? But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. It says, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. No, man, don't go to the Democrats and the Republicans, right? Because they don't give two fucks about you negroes, you Hispanics, you Native Americans, right? You got a lot of Jakes bringing their children right now up north, right? They're coming up north, not knowing that there's an agenda, right? There's an agenda. These devils, they got a plan, they plotting, they got moves they about to make, man. They trying to, not even they setting up their shop. They setting up their shop. They preparing for that last and final conflict, right? You got Agenda 2030, the Great Reset, right? Because they know, hey, shit is not going according to plan. I'm reading it again. Because when you hear agenda, when you hear about all these global warming and all these things they preparing for, you think, man, oh man, they about to help, man, they about to do good, man, they about to help the earth. No, that's why it says the Psalms 55 and 21 again. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, right? Bear with me. It reads, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Cast thy burden upon Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee, right? They talking about this agenda. They want a sustainable energy, right? The Lord's going to give us sustainability in the times, right? It says, my servants shall eat in them times, right? We know a famine is coming. We know certain things is about to happen on the earth where many, many men won't be able to eat, right? Many men won't be able to do certain things. So, but what did the Bible say? The Lord said he's going to take care of his. Look at this stupid motherfucker. Shalak. Yeah, the Lord said he's going to take care of his, man, because the Lord's not with the NWO, the New World Agenda. The Lord is not with these elites and these wicked men right now. Because what it say? Let me get this right quick. The Lord is controlling their asses. Don't mean the Lord is with them. The Lord's with the children of Israel. This Proverbs 21 and 1, it reads, the king's heart, right? The king's mind, the ruler's mind is in the hand of Yahweh. As rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. And what is the spirit of the Lord with these kings' minds, right? What are these kings thinking about? Are they thinking about agriculture? Are they thinking about fixing the roads? Are they thinking about, oh man, we got to spend more money in education, man? We got to, man, rebuild America, man. That rebuild America spirit shit gone, right? Because we know that what's coming? War is coming. So what's in these kings' minds, man? Prepping for motherfucking war. It tells you in the book of Isaiah. Bear with me. Here we go. Bear with me. Oh, Shalaki. This is the book of Joel. 3 verse 9. It reads, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. It says, beat your plowshares into swords, right? The plowshares and your pruning hooks into spears, right? These are things you're supposed to be cultivating the land with. But it said, man, hey, turn them into stabbing weapons, into weapons of war, right? So instead of spending money on agriculture in this society, they're spending money on what? On fucking military tanks and jets and more bullets and more weapons of mass fucking destruction. They talking about looking for weapons of mass destruction. The motherfucking devil should have been looking for himself. Yeah, you so-called white people, you should have been looking for yourselves. You should have went and looked in the mirror and yeah, that's who you're looking for when you're looking for a weapon of mass destruction, because that's the spirit you have pushed in. That's the vibration you're under. You are not here to help a goddamn thing. And you here to, matter of fact, what the Bible say? Let's see what the Bible say. I'm gonna go to the book of Job 21, and let me start at 29. And it reads, matter of fact, 28. For ye say, where is the house of the prince? Job 21 and 28. For ye say, where is the house of the prince? And where are the dwelling places of the wicked? Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do ye not know their tokens? That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of the wrath. To the day of wrath, man. Right? We already know that this motherfucker was set up for pure destruction. You got one song called Self Destruction. You headed for self destruction. That's Esau Edom.